Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, that hair is not curled. We're just gonna, it's gone. Can you see my little poochie in the corner? He's hanging out with me today. Every time I talk, he's like, are you talking to me? No. On the day I'm filming this, tomorrow is his 2nd birthday and I cannot believe it. Later on tonight, I'm gonna make him some cupcakes. He's having some dog friends over for a little birthday party. Should be great. Is it your birthday? Is it your birthday Eve? Are you my big boy? You're 2 now? I cannot believe it. Do you guys remember when we got him? Like, on one hand, I can't believe that it's been 2 years, but on the other hand, I can't believe it's only been 2 years because it feels like he's just been part of my life for so long. But also because pregnancy felt like it lasted for 4 years maybe. But my little boy, I can't believe it. He's not gonna make this easy, are you? You can sit here, but you have to behave, okay? Yeah, right. But so I said on Instagram that I apologize for being kind of MIA on here and on Instagram. This is not gonna work out. Maybe you could go under the bed and take a nap? What do you think about that? You just want an ear rub? Okay. But I just kind of like explained that we just kind of had a busy week and a half. Bradley has been working kind of a lot. I mean, we still see him plenty, but his hockey coaching business where he teaches hockey privates has been picking up, so he's been teaching a lot of people, which is super awesome and he loves it, so that's fun. But we're kind of getting back into the groove of things of finding time I can work and film and all that. But also we went away to San Diego for a night, which was stressful but super fun. Milo was learning to sleep in his crib in his own room instead of in the bassinet or the snoo in our room. It's going really well. I have a lot of feelings about it just because like I know it's what's best for him and he has slept through the night 4 times now, which to me is mind-blowing and also like it's incredible. But I miss him. I miss him in our room and it literally just feels like I'm ripping out my heart every night and putting him in the crib and then I leave him in there and then I don't get to see him until morning. But I'm sure this is all like first mom problems. If you have like multiple kids, you're like laughing at me. But I miss him, but it has been really nice to have our evenings back. Like he has a bedtime now. It's usually between 7 and 7:30. So like I think I've taken a bath the last 4 nights just because I can. All right, I love you so much. But mommy's gotta film, okay? So let's get down. And we are not so good with naps yet, but I've been kind of advised to really solidify the night routine and then move into getting him used to a nap routine and schedule. So as of now, the nighttime routine is like the only structured part of my day and I'm really enjoying just kind of knowing what's gonna happen. I'm somebody that like loves structure and routine and I've just been out of a routine for the last 6 months. He is 6 months now, can you believe it? He cut his first 2 teeth, which I was like shocked. I didn't even freaking know we were in San Diego, like I said, and we went with some of my friends, a group of my like closest friends. We all had COVID and we decided it would be okay to gather. So we did and we went to San Diego and it was so fun. But one of my best friends, Kevin, was just hanging out with him and Milo like was biting on his finger and he was like, he has a tooth. And I was like, no, he doesn't. He's like, he does. And we felt it and he had a tooth and I could see the other one was coming and now they're both popping through and his little smile with his teeth is so cute. And I cannot believe how fast this is going and how big he is. So it's just been a busy time and I haven't had a chance to sit down and film. Also, that being said, I'm already way behind on the schedule I wanted to be on. So I'm so sorry if this is disappointing, but I'm cutting the 2021 lifestyle favorites, mostly because I wasn't really pumped about filming it because it felt really repetitive as to stuff I talked about all year long last year. So I just was like not excited to film it and I don't have a lot of time right now, so I want to focus on the stuff I am excited to film and the content I really want to deliver. I have a different favorites video for you today. That one just seemed like it would just be me talking about headbands, Knox Rose, that black and white striped picture I love from Target, and the seamless underwear I discovered, which I talked about so much in my videos last year that it just felt kind of repetitive and redundant, so I don't know, I scrapped it and I'm sorry if that is upsetting to you. I just want to it was stressing me out. I just want to table it, scrap it, and move on. So we're already into February. I wanted to film my January favorites and I've actually been so excited all month to film this because I have so many good things I want to share. And I have a little bit of everything. I have some beauty, skincare, I have some cleaning stuff, I have some home, and I'm gonna be implementing this into the ends of my favorites videos if I have them, but baby favorites, Milo favorites, things that I'm discovering that I love for my son. But if you're not into that, I'm gonna leave it in the end so that you can just bow out. I also am eventually, sometime in life, I want to do it within the next couple of months, do my newborn slash baby favorites. Now that I like really have a routine and kind of like understand the products, I want to tell you what we've loved. And then I want to do another video of stuff that like I feel like we wasted money on, things we didn't like. I'll try to space those out if you're not into the baby content, but if you are into the baby content, that's going to be coming up. And although I've been a bit MIA, we have been vlogging a bit here and there, so either that's up yet, and if it is, I'll link it, but if not, stay tuned, it's coming. But okay, I feel like I blabbered on for 45 years. Let's get into the faves. So I don't have any nail polish. I actually tried a nail polish that I hated. I talked about that in my 2021 beauty favorites video. I was like, don't look at my nails, I hate this. It was a beautiful color, just not on my skin. And then I just did one of my favorite darks, which is Susie and the Arctic Fox. So I didn't try any new nail polish. But I do have some beauty makeup favorites. So first two, holy cannoli. These are the makeup brushes from Rare Beauty, which is Selena Gomez's, sorry, every time I say Selena Gomez, I get distracted because my mother pronounces it Selena Gomez. Every time she says it, Gomez. And I'm like, Mom, you could just say Gomez. Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez. So that's stuck up there. But she has a beauty line and makeup line at Sephora, but I think it is coming to Ulta as well, which is exciting. I think these are the only two makeup brushes they have. It's the concealer brush and the foundation brush. They're essentially the exact same thing, just in different sizes, and I am loving them. I purchased this myself right before I gave birth. There was a beauty haul I did, like I think it was my last video I put up before I gave birth, and I got this just because I had seen, I think Jessica Braun use it and Tati Beauty use it, and I was just like, I love the shape of that, so I picked it up, and I love it. I have been using it for powder under my eye, and I'm going to talk about a powder in a second that I've been loving, but I love just how detailed and small it is, and I just kind of stamp it in there. I do love it for concealer as well. I used it with my Nude Sticks Creamy Nude Fix Concealer that I use under my eyes. I've used it for that, but lately I've been using it for powder. And then along the same lines, I loved that brush so much I asked for the foundation version for Christmas, and my mom put it in my stocking, and I love it. And I was kind of like, do I really want this? Because I'm not really a foundation brush person. I'm much more of a sponge. My favorite is the Morphe Flawless Beauty Sponge, that round weird looking red one, just because I find brushes can be really streaky with foundations. This does not streak. This is incredible. I've used this with my favorite like go-to kind of medium coverage foundation, which is the Photo Focus Dewy Foundation from Wet n Wild. So good, and it's like I think $6. It's incredible, and it just glides on so beautifully. But I also have been using this to put on my everyday, now discontinued, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, NYX BB cream that I love, which is like much more lightweight, just a little bit of coverage, and it's beautiful for both. So I love this, and since I've been using this brush for powder, I've been also using this for concealer, just getting it right up in there, blending down where I put concealer, and I just truly love it. They're so soft, they blend out so nicely. I haven't like found brushes I've been this much of a fan of in a long time, so I definitely wanted to mention. All right, I told you guys that I received all of the Butter Buddies in my stocking for Christmas. I think it was Black Friday. I saw that all of them were half off on physiciansformula.com, and I was like, Mom, I want these for Christmas, and if you buy them all, they'll be under $40. So I got all 6 for under $40, which is incredible. But I did get all of them, and I am using them all the time and reviewing them, and I have these 3 to talk about today. My very favorite of all of them, which is not what I was expecting, is the Bitter Butter Illuminating Powder. So this one's kind of angry, but this is such a beautiful illuminating powder for under your eyes. God, my back. Did you hear that? It is so brightening, especially like in that corner. I've mentioned that Milo's sleeping through the night, but I am not. I am glued to the monitor, making sure he's not suffocating and making sure he's okay. So I feel I'll eventually learn to sleep again. The last night I did get like better sleep than the last few nights, and I still am tired, but I wake up looking really tired. Especially those nights where he was still waking up to eat, and some nights he would wake up twice, and some mornings I look really tired, and if I'm trying to not look tired, this is incredible for brightening up the inner corner. And it's also just like a great setting powder for underneath your eyes if you use like a creamy concealer or something that will crease. But I love this. I haven't really used it on anywhere else on my face because I usually mattify my chin and like my forehead, which I am using the mattifying powder. I just don't know how I feel completely about it yet, so I didn't want to like say I love it, it's my favorite. But this one I do love. I think it's amazing, and I do appreciate that for the Butter Buddies, they've kind of slimmed out the packaging, and it's not the bulky Physicians Formula packaging that is usual, but Yeah, the next fave is the Butter Puff Bronzer. I should also say, it's part of the Butter collection, so they do have that kind of like coconut butter smell. They smell really good. But this is the bronzer of the collection. I am wearing it today. I really, really like the shade. It's kind of like, I want to say like this camel kind of color. I don't know, I feel like I don't have a lot of bronzers like it, and I like the way it looks on my skin. So if you have paler skin, I think you will enjoy this. If you have deeper skin, you are not going to like this. It's not going to show up. Let me try and give you a swatch. And like even in the swatch, it kind of disappears. But I love the way it applies with a brush. I just use, I don't even know what brush I use, to be honest. But I find that this goes on really smooth. I always love Physicians Formula bronzer formulas. They just blend out really nicely, and this one is no exception. I will say, pretty much across the board of all of the Butter Buddy powders, they kick up a lot of like dust. I don't think it necessarily like affects the performance of them, especially if you are, you know, I feel like I do it with all my makeup products. I put them on the brush and I tap it off, or I blow on it. I stopped blowing on it on camera because people comment and yell at me, but it's like, I'm not a professional makeup artist. It's just my own damn brush and face. But in real life, I definitely do blow on it or tap it off, whatever. It's just something to be aware of, that it kicks up a lot of powder. It is kind of alarming. It's like, whoa, but it's fine. And then to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about this yet as a blush. This is from the same line, the Miss Butterfly blush. Love it. So cute. I do love the color. The blush I have on today, I do find that it can be really kind of splotchy, but that might be the brush I'm trying to use with it. I was editing our COVID vlog, and the very first clip of me talking about how, it was before I had COVID, when Bradley first came down with it, and I was doing just like a little catch-up clip, like my blush looked crazy, and it was one of the first days I tried this. And so I think that kind of threw me off, but maybe I was just having a bad makeup day, or my skin was dry. Maybe I was like actually having patchy flushiness because I did have COVID. I don't know, but that's in the back of my brain of like, oh, that's such a splotchy blush. But I have been reaching for it, and I do like it. I'm wearing it today. I love the color. It's one of my favorite kind of just blush, peachy, pink blush colors. Let me swatch it for you. It is gorgeous, and it does blend out really nice. But what I've been loving, it's at that bottom swatch right here, is putting it in my crease on my eyes. So I will actually put both of these. So when I put on my bronzer, I will just take my crease brush and run some through my crease. I do that almost every day because most days I don't wear eyeshadow unless I'm filming or want to look extra glam. But I do like a little bit of definition in my crease, and I just like the monochromatic look. And then to take it a step further, the blush shade in your crease too, and it's just really this really nice just blush eyeshadow shade that I really enjoy, and I've been doing that a ton. So I will continue to use this and like keep you updated. I'm also just really into, also from Physicians Formula, I can link it down below, my cream blush stick from them, that like I don't want to use anything else, especially right now in the winter. My skin is a little dry. Like anytime I can get a cream on my face, I'm like, yes. And I just love that blush so much. So I don't know, but I will continue to use this and update you in other videos, but I am loving it in my crease. And then a skincare favorite. I asked for this for Christmas, and my mother, or Santa Claus, came through. This is the Foreo Luna device. I think this is the Luna 2. I'm not exactly sure. There's all different sorts of ones, but I think this is the like medium-sized one, which I'm really pleased with. I wouldn't want it bigger than this, so I'm really happy I went with this one. What was nice, if it's still available, I will link it, but she got me a gift set where it came with a ton of Kate Somerville skincare for like the same price as it would have been just to buy this. So I got some skincare out of it as well, which is awesome, including my Exfoliate scrub that I love to use. It's in my shower, loving it. But I am loving this thing. So I did a Christmas wish list. I can link it up in the corner. And I said that I wanted this because I loved the Clarisonic. They went out of business, unfortunately, and I can't get the brush heads anymore. I think I can get Amazon replacements, and I might try that because I do still like the cleanse of like a vibrating brush. This is like the same idea. It's just a silicone situation, which is cheaper and better for the environment. You're not constantly replacing the plastic brush heads. And also it's cleaner because it's not harboring bacteria. This can be cleaned really well, unlike the brush heads, which kind of just like hold bacteria in their bristles. And so I was like, yes, I miss the Clarisonic. I love having a face cleaning device, and I've just been loving it. I've been using it with either my Josie Marin cleanser or my Simple cleanser, and I just absolutely love it. They have a bit of a harder textured side on the back to like really get in there. You can pair it with your phone, and at first I was bummed because I thought you had to start it from your phone every time like you do you guys know I love my UFO from Foreo. but you don't. You just set up how you want this on your phone. You can put target areas, like how much you want to spend on each area. You set it all up, customize it to you, and then you just push the button so you can keep this in the shower with you if you want to just cleanse in the shower. I love it. It's incredible. It is pricier. I think it's a little over $100, but it's the gift of skincare, and this will last you, I want to say a lifetime. I don't know about that. I've had my UFO for almost 4 years, maybe 3 years. That may have been an exaggeration, but I've never had any issues with it. And you like register your devices, so Foreo seems like they would be very helpful if something did happen to your device. So in my opinion, definitely worth the investment, and it's just helping keep my texture on my chin away, which I love. Now for some like lifestyle faves. First off, Barefoot Dreams. So I have been wanting a Barefoot Dreams blanket for a while, and I wanted to get Milo one. I got him a knockoff one, which I got it from like a small boutique where the shop owner was like, softer than Barefoot Dreams. It is certainly not, but it's still really soft and cute, and he loves it. But I've been wanting something Barefoot Dreams, and my mom didn't even know this, but she got me Barefoot Dreams socks, which are black leopard print, which is so cute, and put them in my stocking. And I'm obsessed with them. I just wanted to say that I loved them. And I was like, Mom, do you even know that these are like such a fad? She's like, no, I just thought they were cute and super soft. And so I'm putting them on, sorry. But I just totally love them. And I never used to be like a socks and slipper person, and I will still never sleep in socks. Like that's a whole new level of nuts. We're just not gonna ever go there. But I do enjoy wearing them around the house, especially right now it's cold. Sometimes I wear my socks and my Ugg slippers. You guys know I have an obsession with my Ugg Scuffette slippers. I'll link them down below as well. They're my very favorite. I got those for Christmas last year, so my mother's really taking care of the comfiness of my feet in the winter. So then I was already pumped up about Barefoot Dreams, and I wanted a blanket. I wanted a blanket for years, and I want the cardigan too. I want it all, really, truly. And my husband and I walked into Nordstrom Rack, and they had a table of Barefoot Dreams blankets, and I was like, oh my gosh. And this was the Home Goods by our house, and then there was a different Home Goods by my parents' house. The one by our house only had 2 colors, and I wasn't crazy about either of them. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go home and check online. And I did, and they had more colors. I just never got around to order it. It doesn't matter. I got one. So at Nordstrom Rack, and they do have them online. I will link it down below. I think I'm gonna order another one. I think I'm gonna order the blush color just because I'm loving it, and I want one upstairs and downstairs. But I got the gray. They're like subtly plaid. Not like plaid, but you know what I mean. Subtly, I don't know. But I got the gray. We went to lunch with my family, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Nordstrom Rack and get this blanket. I wasn't gonna do it because it was Saturday and the line was super long, but I was like, no, they have the color I want. I'm just gonna go do it. Every member in my family ended up buying one as well because they touched it, so they're like, oh my God, it's so nice. It is so truly nice, and especially if you can get it for the sale price on Nordstrom Rack, do it. Because they're over $100 originally, and I think this one, which is the more plush one, there's 2 different versions that Nordstrom Rack had, was $60, which is still so much for a blanket. But I promise you, it is worth the splurge. It is such a nice blanket. Washes so well, dries really well. I just put it right in the dryer. You guys know I love my Don't Freak It's Faux blanket. That's my very favorite blanket, but I don't even put that in the dryer. I just let that air dry, but this one does well in the dryer, and it's just the best. So everybody talks about Barefoot Dreams. I'm finally on board, and I get it, and I'm just living my most comfy winter right now, truly. Cuddling with my baby and my dog with all the soft textures around me and on my feet. It's great. Now I have some cleaning favorites. Let me tell you, I went to town on my bathtub the other day because it needed it, because I used a black bath bomb. It was which I usually don't have a problem with, so I don't know. I used one of my Bat bath bombs. I had a couple back stock because I love that one, but I have too many bath bombs right now, so I'm just trying to go through some of them. And also I can take baths again because my child sleeps at night. It's great. But it left my tub looking really dirty, so I was like, oh, and because, I don't know if it's a favorite yet, but I got an OXO like tile and tub stick that like extends, so you don't have to be like bent over the tub scrubbing. It's incredible. But I've only used it the once, so I don't want to say it in my favorites. But it really motivated me to go to town cleaning my tub. I'm also working on, oh, this is a favorite too. Hold on. I'm working on kind of a bathroom refresh. When we first moved in and I filmed it, I'll link it up here. I did a bathroom unpack and organize with me. And what I really struggled with when moving into this house was kind of just like, well, I don't know my daily routines. I don't know what I'm gonna want where, which was really kind of putting me off from organizing. But then I just decided, we can put things away and then we can redo things when we have a better idea of how we use something, if that makes any sense. And so I want to make some changes, and so I am. So I'm filming some footage, if it'll be a cute video, if I have enough footage, but I'm doing a little bit of a bathroom refresh. And the first part of that was getting, my hair is stuck on my thumb. I got this adorable bath runner from Urban Outfitters. I believe I bought it on Black Friday because I got it 30% off or something. It had been in my cart for a while and then it was on sale. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And I love it so much. It has such beautiful like pink and navy that run throughout it. It looks beautiful with our floors. I think the issue and why I wasn't vibing with the bathroom was because I love our bathroom and the tiles, I don't hate them, but it's just not something I personally would have picked out. They're more kind of like natural textured tiles. And so I think I was trying to go like against that and things were clashing and I just wasn't vibing with the bathroom. But then I had this kind of switch of direction where I'm just kind of gonna go with the vibes of the bathroom, still making it my own taste, and I am enjoying it so much more. I got a cute little rattan shelf for all my bath products. I'll talk about this in the bathroom refresh video, but just know I am updating, reorganizing, and kind of switching some things out. So the bath mat was one of them and I am loving it. It washes and dries so well. When I took it out of the dryer, I was scared because I don't know, you just never know, but that was something that I was like, this has to be able to be in the dryer. But I took it out, it looked so fluffy and nice. I'm actually gonna wash it again today, now that I think about it. But I'm loving the colors. It is so comfy to step out of the bath onto. I love the way it looks when I walk by. I'm just loving it, so I wanted to share. But back to the cleaning of the tub. But anyway, so the whole bathroom refresh is happening. I'm really deep cleaning the bathtub, and I discovered some faves in cleaning. Well, this I've been trying to get my hands on for months. This is the Young Living Kitchen and Bath Scrub. It's the Thieves Bath Scrub, which this is something you can make yourself. I've done it in many DIY videos where I just take a little bit of baking soda, some lemon essential oil, and a capful of Thieves cleaner, and I mix it up and make a paste. This is a little bit different. It's more of like a scrub. This stuff is incredible. Like, I couldn't believe how well this worked on shining my sinks. So they say it's a kitchen and bath scrub. I've been using it on our sinks. So our bathroom sinks, the sinks in Milo's bathroom, the tub, the kitchen sink, I think are just, whatever. The sinks, you don't need to know how many sinks we have. And some of the sinks were pretty grody, and this really just got everything off. I thought I've always wanted a white, like, deep kitchen sink. I do not enjoy having a white sink because you gotta clean it all the time, which I guess is good because you can kind of see how gross it is, so like it's not something that's like hiding how gross it is, if that makes sense. But now with this, I'm going to try to be much better about shining my sink at least once a week, maybe a couple times a week, to really keep it nice and clean, because this made such a difference. And to take it a step further, you can take half of a lemon and put some sea salt on it and really scrub, and something about that like really lifts up stain. So this was a new product, I think for spring last year, but it's been sold out. I just got my hands on it. It does not scratch. It's all natural. There's no chlorine in it. Oh. Normally their products say if swallow, just dilute with plenty of water, but this one is like, no, call poison control. Which Young Living is like all natural stuff, but maybe it's like a mixture of oils. I don't know. It's more natural than a lot of the crap you'd buy at the grocery store, and it is incredible. I love Thieves, you guys know that. And I know a lot of you guys get mad when I talk about Young Living. I am not trying to build a Young Living business. I just enjoy the products. I do have like an affiliate link, but all of my links are affiliate links. So if you do buy through me, I do get a kickback, which I really appreciate. It helps support my family, but you don't have to, and just, I'm not trying to push anybody to sell Young Living. That's not why I'm here, but I do enjoy the products. I do enjoy the oils, and I love Thieves, so I love this. This thing. Also discovered on TikTok. TikTok is really taking my cleaning level to the next level. That didn't make any sense. But I saw this. This is the Rubbermaid Reveal. Okay, so this is just like a little, it's basically like an electric toothbrush, but you can clean with it. It's 20 bucks and it is incredible. It comes with two brush heads. One of them is more pointy to really help you get into like the divots around your faucet, and that's what I used it for. It's incredible. So I use this in shining my sink, like the, just the corners where stuff gets gross, or like behind, I don't know, around the faucet on my bathtub and the sinks. You can use this, I've seen on windowsills, like in the grooves and like tracks in the shower or in sliding doors. Like, this thing is incredible. So what I would do is I would spray my Thieves cleaner around whatever area I was wanting to do, let it sit. Thieves is really, really good at breaking stuff down if you just let it sit for a minute, and then I'd give it a scrub. and I couldn't believe it. It is incredible. Someday when I get organized enough and have time to do a cleaning video, I want to do a clean with me in the new house. I haven't done that, mostly because like I don't have time anymore for like full day deep cleans. It's just kind of like I have an hour here and there, so things get cleaned in like chunks instead of a full day, which is actually kind of better and more manageable. But maybe I'll just have to compile a thing together so it's like a full day clean with me. But I love this. I got it on Target, 20 bucks. May I highly recommend it to you. I just couldn't believe it. And may I also highly recommend Clean Talk, which is cleaning TikTok. It's incredible. So now I have some baby favorites. So if this is not your thing, I'll see ya. I love you. Thank you for watching. But if it is, here we go. So first of all, my mother, we didn't have a diaper bag. If you watched it was like our last minute baby prep haul. I will link it up in the corner. We kind of had a realization that we didn't have a diaper bag and we just kind of stared at each other for a minute because that was like within the month we were having the baby and it was just like, we're having this baby soon. Jessica Braun was talking about how there's something about having a baby where you put things off for a long time and then all of a sudden the time sneaks up on you and it's like, when is the appropriate time to do it? And so this was kind of the last minute, like, it's time. I made a long ass list of things on my phone of things we still needed, like for the nursery and for him. And I just placed a huge, very expensive Target order, but it was just necessary. It was just necessary and we did it and that was that haul. But in that haul, we realized we still didn't have a diaper bag and it was just too stressful that I was like, that's not something we freaking need right away. We'll get to that later. We never got to it. We were just using my husband's Herschel backpack, which was great and it worked fine, but it didn't have all like the compartments that a diaper bag does. And also like the changing pad. We desperately needed that. So my mother took note and she got us a Petunia pickle bottom, which is it's like a thing. I didn't know because I'm not a mom. I wasn't a mom, but now I see it everywhere and I'm like, oh my God, cute. So it's like a diaper bag company that they make Disney prints. And my mom got us the Mickey Throughout the Years print, which we love because we love Disney, but we don't really love it like in your face. Like we didn't, you know what, does that make sense? Like when it comes to Disney decor and Disney clothes and things we own, we like a little bit of more subtle taste. We don't own a bunch of like Mickey Mouse stuff, but this one is just kind of like a black and white print, which like we were in San Diego with my friends and my friend Kevin didn't even know it was Mickey and it was like, oh wait, that's really cool. And the lining on the inside has all the classic like retro Mickeys and it is so cool and it matches the diaper pad. I don't have it with me because Bradley is out grocery shopping with Milo right now and he has the bag, so I will insert a clip. But it's just such an upgrade from the backpack we were using. It has cup holders on each side so you can keep your water bottle or a bottle for the baby. It even has like a little thing you can put wipes in, which we don't really use. I just bring a lot of wipes because I feel like I need more wipes than that thing can hold. But it just has all the compartments, which is incredible. So, you know, there's one for pacifiers, for toys, for little wipes we need. Just the organization of it all has been much better. The cumps are the straps are super comfortable. The cumps. Yesterday was the first day we took it to Disneyland, and in rides, Bradley wears the baby just because the baby is heavy and it will kill my back. And I wear the backpack and it was pretty comfortable. It was really packed to the brim yesterday because it was cold, so we had a lot of layers in the backpack, which was ridiculous. We were there for 4 hours. We didn't use any of it, but we're just learning as we go. But it is really, the cumps are super comfortable to wear, and I'm just really enjoying it. Also, my brother and sister-in-law got us like an insulator for food and bottles from Petunia Pickle Bottom for Christmas, and I think it's Cinderella themed, and I was like, yes, I love this Petunia Pickle Bottom. There's actually a fanny pack that like I think I want. Like I think I'm gonna do it. We're there in mom life. Like a fanny pack at Disneyland sounds incredible. It's very blustery if you can hear that. The damn wind has returned. The Santa Anas. But yeah, the diaper bag is my first Milo favorite. And then the last two kind of go, not together, but first of all, when we went to San Diego, we went to visit my friend Mariah, who had a baby about 6 months before me. And so we got really close when we were both pregnant, and then she kind of coached me through the rest of pregnancy, because you guys know I wasn't so great in the pregnancy, and she really helped me. And she still helps me when I have questions about babies because she's 6 months ahead of me. But it was at our babies met, and it was the cutest thing in the entire world. And because her baby is a year old and was very aware that Milo was a fellow baby, and it was just so cute. It was amazing. But she had these teething sticks, and my friend was like, yeah, you gotta get those for him. And I was just kind of, my first thought was he's going to gag himself, because he gags himself 40 times a day with his fingers. And I'm like, stop it. Like, stop. And she was like, yeah, he might for a couple of times, but he'll learn and he won't. And so I ordered some off of Amazon. I will link them down below. They're a knockoff of the like original design, which sorry to the original designer, but the original ones is $20 $10 for one, and I was like, no. I got 6 for like 11. They're in super fun colors. There's like a mustard yellow and some pinks and oranges, and then these. But they're just kind of like silicone straws. They have holes in the end, but they just have all this texture, this little ball, and just stuff for him to chew on. And like I said, he's teething. He's already cut his first 2 teeth, and he loves these, and they're fun. But like, I gave him one in the car yesterday on the way to Disneyland. He loved it. He actually fell asleep with it in his mouth, and as I was taking a picture of it, it fell out, and I was like, damn it. Gave him one in the stroller at Disneyland whenever he was kind of fussy. He just really likes these, so I wanted to mention that. And then we've also started purees, which is so exciting. We actually started a while ago. I am making my own baby food, which I just find so fun. Bradley's at the store right now getting me more stuff to try for Milo. I'm gonna try zucchini, potato. If you have any, you know, ideas of mixtures or things to try, please let me know. Which I got some questions. I used them in that COVID vlog I talked about. The trays that I use for freezing baby food, I love. I don't have any to show you right now because they're in use in the freezer, but I'll insert a clip. I love them. They're just, I think they said they're 1 ounce. They're like the perfect amount of just these little cups that you fill up with the puree. You freeze it, you pop them out. They're silicone, and I love them. They have a top so you can stack them on top of each other and not make a mess in your freezer. I am loving them. So those are a fave for sure. And then I've been trying a couple of different baby feeding spoons, and I found the ones that I enjoy look like this. So they kind of have like a dip in them. So I ordered a 6-pack also from Amazon. These are cool too because they have some teething stuff on the other end. So you could just give this to him as a teething toy, which he also really likes to feed himself. He makes a huge mess, but he knows how to get it in his mouth. He sucks off all the food and then he just chews on the spoon. Just with random like sets of bowls and spoons we got from the shower. I learned what kind of spoon I liked. I do not like the flat ones. I like the ones that have a bit of a curve. So I was able to find these on Amazon. I ordered them and I am loving them. So I wanted to mention that as well. And they come in super fun colors. It's these 3, a purple, a blue, and a green. So it's kind of like the rainbow. Dishwasher safe, super easy, super fun. And yeah. So okay guys, that is it. I am tired of talking. I feel like I just yelled at you forever. But I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you found it helpful. I love you guys so, so much. Hopefully I'll have more videos rolling out soon, and I do just try to vlog because that's easy to do when I'm on baby duty all the time. I will have all the stuff linked down below if you are curious. I know it was a wide array of things, but if you want to check any of it out, I will have it linked down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I will hopefully see you very soon. If not on here, follow me on Instagram at Amy Lynn Butchin. I do updated daily stuff there. But I love you guys. I will see you very soon, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.